Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are having a great day. If you have been paying attention to the crypto market, the last 1 week has been a little hectic. You can see that some new tokens have entered the top 100, especially meme tokens, and at the same time Doge is still fighting to make sure it can break above the big resistance around 16.5 cents. Keep in mind, today the trading volume did take a really strong dump, close to 650 million now, but there are some catalysts such as I sold my house to buy Dogecoin. Would I suggest this? Probably not. Dogecoin eyes a break above 16.5 resistance and bullish momentum is building up. A new Dogecoin trading pair listed on a major US crypto exchange could change the game. Before we get into all of this, if you guys are here for the first time, you want to stay up to date with everything to do with Dogecoin, scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video, just help the YouTube algorithm push the video to more people. More people see the positive side of Doge, decide to buy into it. It starts spiking up, all of us make a lot of profit. Just keep in mind, right now we're at a very critical stage. Social engagement is going to be super important to make sure people remember what is the next thing to put their money into once they have taken profits from smaller altcoins. I do want to mention, if you pay attention to something important, today the trading volume is down 23%, but yesterday it was up 50%. So that should give you perspective how much is actually happening in the back end when it comes to Dogecoin. What I'm trying to say is there are so many whales which are trying to make a decision what to do with Dogecoin. So there's constant so much trading volume that is coming in, and that's one of the reasons why we're seeing such a strong consolidation phase. The reason for this, there's a lot of whales that decide to take their money and put it into Dogecoin. Same day, other people or other retail investors decide to take the money out. So it's just like a fight between the buyers and the sellers, and you need to understand, at the end of the day, if this keeps going, the long traders are definitely going to win. I mean, you can see from the open interest, it's about 850 million, but the long to the short ratio is clearly suggesting that 73% of the people who are holding a long position. So in the overall run, long is going to win, especially if we see that Bitcoin is going to keep climbing. Right now it is working really hard to make sure that it's able to stay above the 71k and make sure that it's able to just set its new all-time high. If that happens, Doge will not be far behind, trust me on that. At the same time, from the previous high which we had around, you can see that close to end of March, since then you guys can see we have not been able to break above that. But if we see the trend from where it all began, which is close to the end of February, and compare it with the trend that we have formed recently, you can see that right now we're sitting at a really critical, pretty much a corner that we have created. Now also on the other end, if you see from the top area, now we're forming a triangle which is going to be formed with all the way at the bottom. If I just move this out of the way, you guys can see that this triangle is also coming to an end very soon. And the resistance with this triangle has also been forming a little bit of a problem. Now once this triangle comes to an end, that's also going to have a positive impact because this is a closing triangle. At the same time, I do want to mention something important. If you see that this is going to be pretty much middle of June, and that's what I have been expecting since the end of May. Now if this plays out right, middle of June is going to be a very critical time for crypto in general. Now this person decided to tweet out today saying, I sold my house to buy Dogecoin because it does look very good to be able to hit $1. Now this is gonna be crazy because if this happens, this person's gonna be changing their life. At the same time, Dogecoin eyes a breakout above 16.5 cents resistance. Now for this to happen, it would be a little bit hard. Dogecoin is gaining traction, breaking past crucial resistance level against dollar. Now supporting indicators show that the price maintaining its position about 16 cents right now, but breaking above 16.5 is extremely hard. It will be harder, but once it's done, trust me, there will be a lot of FOMO that will be kicking in. Now the trading platform that they're talking about is Kraken. If you do not know, that is one of the largest trading platforms in the world, but they just added this new thing which is Doge to AUD. Just to give you perspective, there is about 27% of Australian population that likes to know something relating to crypto. So seeing a Dogecoin to AUD pair, that's going to be really positive. What I'm trying to say is this is going to allow a lot more people to start trading Dogecoin. Trading volume goes up, the legitimacy goes up, and there will be a lot more room for Dogecoin price to follow very shortly. Now the trend says more than 4x to the new all-time high, perhaps much greater. According to this breakout trend, $10 may be in the books when it comes to Dogecoin. Now, do I agree with that? Maybe slightly not, because if you do want to see Dogecoin at $10, we would have to have a market cap of nearly 1 trillion, so it would be competing with Bitcoin. Now the chances of that are a little slim because there would be way too much money inflowing into Dogecoin, but hitting $1 I think is very likely outcome. This is one of the major reasons why Dogecoin is not going to be fading away. We have very clearly passed the point where a small group of 12 elderly white men get to decide the actual value of money. While sounds to set money rules and decentralized network, right now El Salvador, being able to be part of Bitcoin and making it their part of their currency, let's just say there is a lot of room for crypto to grow, and especially Dogecoin. Now Dogecoin could skyrocket to $12 in the upcoming bull cycle. Now as I mentioned, this would be very unlikely. Now that's my personal take. I'm not one of those FOMO people that's just going to keep on pushing things out to you, but being realistic, $1 seems more reasonable. At the same time, Dogecoin founder reveals the big way to make profit in the next 5 years. What are you most likely looking forward to the next 5 years? Well, my simple thing is just seeing Dogecoin being able to hit $1 would be one of my top tier list. Also, Coinbase CEO dumps 5 million coin stock ahead of major shareholder meeting. Now, this is a really interesting take because this could also be seen as an insider trading, but this will be impacting the crypto market depending on how it goes. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Dogecoin continue higher with 80k by the end of June. Would not be a surprise, says the trader, if this support holds. The support is pretty much just staying over the 70k mark. At the same time, I do want to mention Dogecoin surges as an institutional investors join the meme coin craze. Now if Bitcoin is able to set its all-time high and make it to 80k by the end of June, trust me, Dogecoin will not be far behind. And if it's not far behind, if it's able to keep up with the craziness and the amount of money that's flowing in, we're gonna be probably doing, all-time high at around the same time. Now, Bitcoin shows a strong upwards momentum with key indicators, and Doge will be very shortly following it. Right now, the trading volume might have taken a little bit of a slump, but trust me, XRP users are still scared that Doge will take over. Other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon.